and depression, cognitive mental health assessment, ACE, Adeno-Pro cognitive examination, and a test for cognitive impairment, for example, dementia, AMTS, abbreviated mental test score, a quick screening tool for cognitive impairment, ABDI, Big Depression Inventory, a questionnaire for assessing depression severity, EBDS, Edinburgh Postnatal Depression Scale, a screening tool for postnatal depression, HADS, Hospital Anxiety and Depression Scale, measures anxiety and depression in hospital setting, MOCA, Montreal Cognitive Assessment, a screening tool for mild cognitive impairment, BHQ9, Patient Health Questionnaire 9, a wide-used depression screening tool, Diagnostic and Classification System, DSM, Diagnostic and Statistic Manual, a classification system for mental disorder, ICD, International Classification of Disease, WHO, classification system for all disease including mental health, therapies and treatment, PA, Behavioral Activation, a therapy focused on increasing positive behavior to improve mood, CBT, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, a structured evidence-based therapy for depression and anxiety, CCBT, computerized CBT, digital therapy program based on CBT principle, DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy, a therapy designed for borderline personality disorder and emotional regulation, ACT, electroconvulsive therapy, a treatment for severe depression involving electrical brain stimulation, EMDR, eye movement desensitization reprocessing, a therapy for PTSD, medication and neurotransmitter, 5-HT, 5-hydroxytryptamine, serotonin, a key neurotransmitter involved in mood regulation, NASA, narrow adrenergic and specific serotonergic antidepressant, a class of antidepressant, metrazapine, SSRI, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor, a common class of antidepressant, for example, sertraline and fluoxetine, a TCA, tricyclic antidepressant, an older class of antidepressant, amitriptyline, healthcare support and service, PME, British Monotric Ethnic, refer to ethnic group in UK, CAMHS, Child and Adolescent Mental Health Service, mental health services for young people, GB, General Practitioner, a primary care doctor, IAPT, improving access to psychological therapy, a UK program providing mental health support, NHS, National Health Service, the UK public funded health system, other related medical condition and assessment, COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, a lung condition sometimes linked with depression, FBC, full blood count, a test that can help rule out physical causes of mental health symptoms, HBA, hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, a system involved in stress response and linked to depression, LTC, long-term condition, chronic illness that may coexist with depression, MI, myocardial infarction, a heart attack which can be linked to mental health issue, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, a mental health disorder following trauma, OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, a condition characterized by intrusive thought and compulsion. Test your knowledge multiple choice question. What does CBT stand for? Clinical Behavioral Therapy, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, Complex Brain Treatment, Chronic Bipolar Therapy. The answer is Cognitive Behavioral Therapy. Which assessment is used to screen for postnatal depression? BHQ9, EBDS, PDI, HADS. Answer EBDS. SSRIs are commonly prescribed for PTSD, depression and anxiety, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia. Answer is depression and anxiety. What is the IABT stand for? Improve access to psychological therapy, international anxiety and panic treatment, intensive addiction and psychiatry therapy, independent access to personal therapy, improving access to psychological therapy. EMDR is primarily used to treat schizophrenia, PTSD, OCD, generalized anxiety disorder, PTSD. True or false? MOCA is the tool used for assessing cognitive function. ECT is a type of talking therapy. It involves electrical brain stimulation. TCA stands for tranquilizer cognitive agent. It stands for tricyclic antidepressant. FBC is a blood test that can rule out physical causes of depression. CAMHS is a mental health service for children and adolescents. Thank you.